Habari and Jumbo, everyone. I am Shonda Branch, author and cultural creative with Living Kwanzaa, and I am so glad that you are with me this Sunday after Kwanzaa, the first Sunday of the new year, because we are about to start practicing what we preach. You guys have heard me say over and over again that Kwanzaa is not just a 7-day celebration, and I am so thrilled to announce that today we are launching the 7-week Umoja sprint. We are going to start at the very beginning with the very first principle of Kwanzaa, and we are going to move through some activities, some challenges, some journal prompts. I've got all kinds of amazing things planned, and to help you eliminate all the guesswork, I have put it together for you in this document. All you have to do is run over to my website, flow.page/livingkwanzaa, and you can download this absolutely free. I want everyone to have access to this, and I want everyone to join in with us as we move through all of the goodies and treats that I've included in here. Today's video is so that I can give you a little sneak peek, a little preview of what exactly is in the sprint. You may think a sprint should be less than 7 weeks, it should be faster, but when you really analyze and really think about the fact that we've got 52 weeks to go in the entire year, taking 7 weeks at a time, it's sprint level. It really is. So let's take a look at what I've created. So you will see that I've got a calendar here. The calendar is full of prompts and activities, challenges, quotes, and affirmations. I really put this together really thoughtfully so that you have an opportunity to mix and match things. Week 1 starts today, y'all, with a simple affirmation. Every week starts with a simple affirmation. You can use that affirmation every single day as you go into your time, and you should be able to knock these out 7 minutes at a time. So when you think about all of the things that are included, if you take 7 minutes every day and focus on this Umoja sprint, focus on whatever the activity is, whatever the call to action or the challenge is, you'll find that you've not spent a lot of the time that you think you would have to designate, but you've spent enough time that this is becoming part of your daily practice. It's becoming part of what you just do, right? So we are going to start on Sundays with an affirmation. We follow up on Mondays with a journal prompt. Get yourself a good journal. I love a good journal. I have a couple of them lined up because I know that, when I start writing, I really go in. So get yourself a journal, some fancy pens if that's your thing, some tea. Buy yourself some tea, a little self-care moment. And then on Tuesdays, we have an activity. So Tuesdays, there's something that we want you to actively do, something that we want you to engage in. There's a challenge on Wednesdays. That challenge for Wednesdays might take a couple of days. That might be the one thing during the week that takes a little longer than your 7 minutes that we're asking you to allot, but I guarantee it will be worth it in the end. There's another quote on Thursdays. On Fridays, there's a second activity. And then Saturday, we close with another journal prompt. You'll see that right here on the calendar, there's a space for you to include notes, things that have come up for you along the way, things that you really want to talk about or explore when we come together, because you are not doing this sprint alone. On Sundays, I will go live, and you'll have an opportunity to talk with me about how the week went, about some of the things that arose for you. That note section might just come in handy for you. So just remember to be with us live on Sundays, 7 p.m. on Sundays, right here on the YouTube channel. You'll be able to tune in. I will send a link out, and you guys will have that as a member of our Kijiji, as a member of our village, as a member of the Living Kwanzaa community. Learning together, right? So I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of the other weeks involved. So that's week 1. Week 2, you'll see, looks really similar. Everything is in the same place, but they are all new affirmations, prompts, activities, challenges, and quotes. There are no repeats on this calendar. There is literally something new every day. Week 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then, friends, because I know you, I've included a bonus week. Yay! All right, that doesn't mean we're going to go for 8 weeks actually, but there might be an affirmation in there that you're like just not feeling, or there might be a journal prompt that doesn't connect or land for you. There might be an activity that you just simply don't want to do. You have a bonus week of activities, affirmations, journals, and challenges and quotes that you can turn to if something just doesn't sit with you. You've got some extra options. Now, if, like me, you are an overachiever and you finish that journal prompt and you're like, I've got 4 minutes left. You also have the ability to come right back over here to this bonus week and pull from those. Now, I want you to know and understand that I like for things to be programmed. If you're anything like me, I really like for things to be laid out and scheduled and set and put in place. But I also like my freedom. So I want you to know and understand that if at any point you decide, I want to do 3 activities this week in one journal prompt and mix and match this differently, this is yours to work with. These are designed to work as a cohesive unit. You don't have to just follow the program one day at a time. If you and your family are in a situation where you have 3 days this week that you're going to be able to engage with this fully, then do it on those 3 days. Save some of those others for later. Double up at some point if you need to. You have full and free flexibility to work with this sprint in the way that works for you. Now, when we come together, we're going to come together around the previous week's activities, affirmations. We're going to come together around the previous week's calendar. So if you have jumped ahead, I'm going to ask you to tuck that in your back pocket and save it for the week that we come to that all together. But just know that you can utilize this tool in the way that works for you. I know that flexibility is one of the things that we as Black people need. We need things to shift and move when we need them to shift and move. And so I don't want you to feel like you are locked into exactly what I've given you. I have removed all of the guesswork for you. Everything is laid out. All you need to do is gather your materials. Like I said, start with a great journal, get a great pen. You may want to do this as a family. So you might want to get something that's oversized so that everybody can have a space to contribute and write almost like yearbook style. And then I also want to encourage you to contribute by sending your information or tagging us at Livivng Kwanzaa on Instagram. So when you are taking amazing photos or when you shoot a quick reel, go ahead and send that stuff. Tag it to us so that we can include you and your family on our lifestyle posts. You might just be featured. I also will pull some of those for our Sunday sessions together. So this is a tool that I have designed and created for you. It is my gift to you because I want to encourage everyone to actually take the step and actually begin to think about Kwanzaa in the broader sense. And I think that focusing on one principle at a time, really diving deep into that, making it make sense in a way that is going to show up in our lives is the way to do that. I'm really, really excited about this, and I hope that you will join us. Again, you can download your calendar at flow.page/Livivng Kwanzaa. The link, of course, is in the description, but at that link, you're going to also find all of my other amazing Kwanzaa resources. So the coloring book is there. The 7 Moments of Meditation book is there. Both of those are absolutely free to you. The OG book, Your Guide to a Modern Kwanzaa Celebration, can be found there. And I just know that there is a community that is being built in these days and in these moments that is going to strengthen families, communities, and futures ultimately. So go grab your calendar, jump into the sprint with me. I'm very, very excited about this. This is going to be absolutely amazing, and the time spent will be well worth it. All right, friends. Again, I am Shonda Branch, author and cultural creative with Livivng Kwanzaa, where we are learning, loving, and living the principles of Kwanzaa to build stronger families, communities, and futures. All right, take care.